Welcome back, Clarifiers. Alexi helping you learn how to pick your next life direction. In today's video, we're going to be talking about why it shouldn't be difficult to pick your next life direction unless you're the kind of person who wants to make their first choice the right choice. You know who you are. Yep. You know who you are. Are you stuck at a job? Do you feel like you're being held back by somebody, by your friends, by your family, by your community? Are you just sticking around and complaining why you cannot go after that next thing in your life? Well, in this video, that's what I want to talk about, that there's two different types of people. You could be either the person who is stuff-oriented or the kind of person who is experience-oriented. And there's a world of a difference between these two people. The person who is stuff-oriented is going to be a lot more put in one area. Is going to stick around in the same area for a whole lifetime. Whereas a person who is experience-oriented, they value going and experiencing things. They might jump from job to job a lot more than the people who value staying put. And that's what I call stuff-oriented versus experience-oriented people. Another way to put this is a person who either sees their family as their tribe or the person who sees the human family as their tribe. The big difference is that a person who sees their family as their tribe will be a lot more closed off. They're going to be push people away a lot more likely. Whereas the person who's all about experiences, they're going to go meet people. They're going to go learn about people. They're going to try to understand why there are differences. Why am I talking about this? Because that is the philosophical challenge of picking a life direction, is understanding your own way of thinking. One is not better than the other. They are, well, they're just there. Well, that's who you are. That's how you grew up in your culture, society, community, school, family. All that plays in to creating either this or that. Look, don't feel bad for being the kind of person who thinks that your family is the tribe in the world, or who thinks the world is their family and their tribe. What I want to relate to you in this video is that you understand this about yourself, and will make it a lot easier to determine what is my next life direction. Because if you're sitting there thinking that you should be traveling the world when you are actually deep inside valuing staying put and creating your little cocoon of safety, and you're trying to travel, your mind is going to go same thing. Like for me, I'm the kind of person who values experiences, and that's why I'm living in Hawaii. I moved here, I thought, for 6 months, but here I am 9 months later. Here I am this week. I got invited over to this house and just get to be around people and meet people. So to pick a life direction effectively, understand this one thing about yourself. Are you the kind of person who values being in a tight-knit community, knowing everybody and everybody's business? Or are you the kind of person who loves to travel, loves to meet people, loves to introduce yourself and experience new things and see the world and see how different people live their life? If you don't figure this out, you are guaranteed to live in misery. Because if you're trying to live this life when you really are this kind of person, well, and it's the same thing if you're a goer-outer and try to live a closed life, you're going to just be feeling like you're in a jail cell. Have the courage to look inside. This is what this process is about, looking inside who you are, what you are, so that you can effectively pick what you want to do next with your life. I want to encourage you to be bold and dare to step outside your own little circle that you created and understand, am I an experience value, or do I value creating family and a tight-knit community for myself? These are questions you need to answer for yourself. And in the description section, I have a link for you. Click on it, sign up, and you're going to get a free PDF from me that will help you understand what is the next question you should be answering in your life, depending on what phase you are in your life. And as you see, there's different questions at different times you have to answer. So download it, and when I come out with a video mini course explaining the step-by-step, it's a 3-phase journey learning how to clarify your next life direction. This is phase 1, and you will get, and the first 100 people are going to get free access to this video training as well. So sign up today. lock in your spot, and I'll send it over to you when it's ready. I'd like to encourage you to hit that like button if you like this video, if you learned something from it. That way, it's going to be showing up in other people's feeds, and that way they're going to be learning about this subject, about picking a life direction just like you. Subscribe and hit that notification bell if you really want to take your education to the next level about picking a life direction. In tomorrow's video, I'm going to be talking about why you have to actually have interest in learning how to pick your next life direction. Because if you don't have an interest, then you are not going to stick around long enough to learn the whole process from start to finish. This might sound like common sense, but I assure you, a lot of people miss this point. And I can't blame people, because that is in our human nature, to try and hope that a little effort will bring you a long way. And for those of you who want to try to help others, this is what the next video is about. That you can't teach somebody, you can't tell somebody how to do this. You can kind of guide them, but if they want to really figure out what their next life direction is, they have to want it. On that note, thank you very much for watching. Live, love, and hug everyone you love as long as you live. Peace.